Hello, so we're going to go ahead and review and complete the Re-Enrollment 2020-21 school survey. We want to thank you for choosing to re-enroll with Highlands Community Charter School, and let's just go ahead and get started. So we have a few navigation buttons here. We have the next button, we have our progress bar down here, and then in the second page, you'll also see a back button in case you always have to go back to the previous page to change any information. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The expected return date is what we start with. We want to go ahead and make sure that we get the accurate date where you will be returning to school after the school year is over. So the first day that we have is July 6th, and then we have August 10, and we also have other. Basically, the other would be if there any of the dates listed above are the dates that you will be attending or returning. So if it's other, you're going to go ahead and select that, and you can put any other date basically that's not on there. And we want to go ahead and make sure we stick to the format, either that or this would work as well. Or you can use the one we used above, spelling out the month. There we go. So for now, we're going to go ahead and select July 6th. We're going to hit next. And then if you go all the way back and you say, oh no, I forgot, I can't return July 6th. I actually need to start back in August. You're going to go ahead and select August and go hit next. So that's how you go back and forth from pages in case you need to go back. The student ID number basically is part of your basic information. We want to make sure that you do have the correct student ID number. This information will be provided to you by your teacher in case you need it. You can also find it on your student ID card. If you have one, it should be on there. And if you don't have one and you don't know where to access it, make sure that you go ahead and call us at the 916-844-2283 number. We can also answer your questions in case you have any other questions overall about this form. And we'll hopefully be able to help you get this processed. And then for our student ID number, it's always going to be a 5-digit number. No more, no less. So it's not going to be 4 numbers. It's not going to be 3, 2, or 1, or 6. It's going to be 5 digits. So this is my student ID number, 78654. My first name. So this is my legal first name. And I'm always going to go by what's on my ID. So Isabel, my last name is Amezcua, and then date of birth. And then gender, we're going to go ahead and select female, but we also have male or non-binary. And then your address, we want to make sure that this is your current address. And then city, for me it would be Sacramento. The state, you'll have a drop-down menu. California is the only option because you do have to be a California resident in order to attend Highlands. And now your phone number. Make sure you always include the area code on the phone number. There we go. And hit next. And then language information. What is your primary language? This is a language that you first learned to speak. So for me, it was Spanish. And then what program are you currently enrolled in? We want to make sure that you are selecting the program that you are currently enrolled in. So if it's where you're learning English and you're in an English class, you're going to select English language development. If you're currently a high school student and you're working towards obtaining your high school diploma, you're going to select high school diploma. But for me, it would be English language development. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. What time of the day do you attend school? We have morning, which is 8:30 to 12:30, afternoon, which is 1 to 5, and then evening, which is 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. If you're attending 2 of these classes, because I know sometimes we'll have a schedule where I have a work schedule that does not allow me to go to them in the mornings every single day, and I attend the evenings on those days, then I'm going to go ahead and select the class that I mostly attend. So if I attend morning class more than my evening class, I'm going to go ahead and select morning. So I'm going to go ahead and select morning, select yes, next. And then Highland site information. What site do you currently attend? So we have the site names and the addresses to reference back to it. I attend main campus. And my teacher's name is Tom. We're going to hit next. And then what is your current household size? This is pertaining to your financial information. So you want to make sure that you're putting all the accurate information and updated information how I said. So for example, it is me and my sister and my parents. So I have 4 people total. But only I share my own income. So I don't share my income with any of those 4 people. It's only myself. So it's only going to be one person because my income is only for me. I don't share my income with anybody. But if you do share your income with somebody else or they share their income with you, then you would go ahead and select the people that are currently sharing the same household income with you. So then it would be the 4 people and you would put how much income you make a year. And for me, it would just be one person. And then I would put my information. Are you currently receiving CalFresh, SNAP, basically food stamps? No, I do not receive this. I used to, but not anymore. So I need to make sure that I put the accurate information again because I used to receive it, but not anymore. So no. And if you are currently right now in the process of applying for this, you would put no still until it's confirmed. So for example, if you still don't know during the time that you're completing this, and you would select no. And if you do get approved later on, you would go ahead and later on update us and we can go ahead and update that information for you. But for now, it would be no. You would hit next. And then we have our emergency contact information. So for me, it would be my sister. So you would put their name, first name, last name, and then their phone number. Again, area code first. There we go. And then the phone type would be cell phone. We also have home and work phone. And then we have relationship to the person. She's my sister, so then it would be sibling. And then hit next. And now we go into the medical information part. So if in case of an emergency and it is necessary to take you to the hospital, what hospital is your choice? If you don't have any, you would select any. You would type in any, sorry. Or you would put none or nearest. We want to make sure that we kind of stick to something where we want to know that you're okay with us taking you there. If you do have any other hospital, basically like Kaiser, Sutter, Mercy, or any other hospital you have, make sure you type that in. So for me, it would be Kaiser. And then in case of any emergency, do you give consent for an emergency procedure to be followed by the school? This care will be consistent with the care needed, and it is to be of an emergency nature only. So we're going to go and select yes, because I want to make sure that I'm okay when I'm not conscious or something bad happens to me. Please list any allergies. If you don't have one, please say no and none. If you do have some, go ahead and make sure you list them. So for example, I am allergic. So I'm going to go ahead and select and type what I'm allergic to. And then any other medical considerations, it could be high blood pressure, diabetes, or any of those that you can go ahead and put on there. And if you don't have anything, you can go ahead and put none. After you hit next. And it's going to take you to the electronic signature portion. So basically this is, it's indicating that the re-enrollment information that you provided is complete and it's accurate to the best of your knowledge. And the electronic signature below and its related fields are treated by Highlands Community Charter School like a handwritten signature on a paper form. And again, here the statement is repeated. You're going to go ahead and type in your name. So full name. Oh, there we go. And then the date, again, you can use either the calendar or you can go ahead and just type it in yourself. After that, you're going to submit it and everything's done. You've completed your re-enrollment for the following school year. We thank you for doing that. And thank you so much for going through this together with me. Thank you. We'll see you next year.